Hey there, Kelvin. Good to hear from you, buddy. Um, Physique is looking good. Physique is looking good. I'm watching your posing video right now as I'm speaking to you. I think I would like a little bit more knee bend on your, especially your front symmetry pose. Um, your legs are a little bit straight, and it makes your symmetry kind of look more like this. Okay, I guess you might say than this. All right. So just a little bit more knee bend there. Um, Knee bend from the back looks pretty darn good. Um, you are taking a bit too much of a step back on your rear poses. You're kind of like you're turning your feet out, which is good, but this foot here is like way back here. You really only need to put this toe in line with this heel. Okay, you really only need a little bit of step back there because it'll keep your hips straighter and it won't shift them. Okay, and you'll look more square and your symmetry will look a little bit better when you do that. Okay. But everything else is looking good. You're looking lean there, partner, and I think we're going to look even leaner over the coming weeks. Now, that being said, seeing your weight going up was a bit alarming to me at first. Um, and of course, my immediate knee-jerk reaction was, we got to take his calories down. You know, we got to take away a high day. We got to do something. But, you know, I think we're just going to chill here for a minute. We're not going to worry too much about the weight going up. It could be just temporary. All right. Because, I mean, as long as you're, and I'm sure that you are quantifying things correctly, that you're accurate and you're weighing and you're measuring, and the numbers here that you're eating do truly reflect what you're putting in your mouth, right? And if that is the case, I mean, it's got no choice but to come down at some point, because we were, you know, eating greater than 21,000 calories per week. You know, and body weight was right around 171, 172, right? And then, you know, we slashed those calories down to 19,000 roughly. We saw a glimpse at a 169, and now it's coming back up again. It's like, why? You know, why is it doing that? So we're not going to worry about why, but we're going to just trust that it's going to come down back into the 169s, 168s again. Okay. So luckily, you've got one more check-in on the 25th before you leave for vacation. So we'll see what body weight does here this week. And if it doesn't drop back down and we see a new low by the 23rd or 24th when you get your low days, okay, then we'll do something. And probably what we'll do, Kelvin, just to make it easy, is we'll just take away one of those high days. We'll say 5 low days and 2 high days, okay? Because that alone will probably take things down about 500 calories per week, okay? So that's probably what we're going to do, and I'll just give you a heads up on that now. But yeah, like I said, we're not going to panic. We're not going to start slashing calories now, because you do look good. Your legs look leaner, and I think this is just a temporary, just a little bump up, because you've got, for like the very first time, like 3 consecutive high days, right? And in all likelihood, by the end of the week, we'll probably be back down to the 169, maybe even see a high 168. Okay. Training I've altered here just a little bit. Okay. What I've decided to do is kind of coincide your deload for when you're on vacation. Okay. So you've just finished up the what is essentially the second microcycle, because we kind of had a 2-week deload where we went 2 sets, 3 sets, and now we're up to 4 sets. Okay, and you've done that now for 2 weeks. So what we're going to do is for the next week, we're going to plan for the same thing again. Okay, basically extending the block 1 extra week, and then we'll probably just run maybe 2 deload microcycles while you're on vacation. Okay, and while you're on vacation, you can, as long as volume comes down, that's all that matters. Okay, so while you're on vacation, you can work the numbers a little bit as long as the volume comes down. Okay, so for example, I'm here on vacation myself. I just got done running a 5-week block of training, and here they've got just this little chintzy little workout room here at the resort that I'm staying at. So a couple times this week, I'm just going to go there and I'm just going to use that machine. Okay. And that's really all I'm going to do. Okay. It's not anything that I would have done probably at home. Okay. I'm just going to do some reps and some sets with that machine there, and that's going to be my deload. Okay. So for you, I mean, you're going to be, at least for the first week, you're going to be in a fitness environment. Okay. So don't go ham and start showing off, okay? Because you do look great, and that's going to be the tendency. But basically, just limit everything to 3 sets to your rep target, 2 or 3 sets, okay? You can go up a little bit in weight if you want to. That's fine. And just do your favorites. So, like, if there's anything that you just don't feel like doing, okay, or you don't have time to do, don't do them, okay? Anything. It doesn't really matter what it is. And just get your favorites, get your favorite ones in there. And we might do that for 2 weeks because you're going to be gone for 2 weeks. We might just do a 2-week deload following this same format, okay? We'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. But that's essentially what you're going to do for your deload. And I've got that in the instructions here. Deload while on first week of vacation with 2 or 3 sets of your favorite exercises. Skip anything you don't have time for or that you don't want to do, okay? So this week is business as usual, just like the previous 2 weeks, okay? And then as soon as you go on vacation, we're going to start this deload, okay? And I'm expecting to see some gaps there. I'm expecting to see some exercises that are not done. I'm expecting to see some exercises that are a little bit higher in load or a little bit wacky as far as load goes. So maybe you're using a different machine or something like that that fits that description. That's fine, okay? And then, we'll see how that goes, and maybe we'll do a second week while you're on vacation, get back to regular training once you get back, okay? Yeah, that's it as far as training and nutrition goes. So business as usual, nutrition-wise, for another week. We'll see what body weight is by your check-in next week, and then if need be, we'll adjust. But just prepare. We might take away one of those high days. Okay. Yeah, and physique looks good, partner. There's not a whole lot I can tell you there other than put a little bit more knee bend on that, especially that front symmetry pose. Maybe a little bit of more knee bend on all your front poses. And when you step back, remember, you only need to step back about this far so that this toe is in line with this heel. You don't have to make a huge, giant step back, okay? Maybe while you're at the whatever that conference is, the UEBC or whatever, you work with Eric a little bit. Maybe Eric can kind of pose you up or coach you up a little bit on posing, okay? All right, bud. I'm going to leave it there. Good to hear from you. We'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye now.